Hi friends, very good evening to all of you. Welcome to the weekly current affairs session where we discuss important current affairs for the UPSC Prelims Examination 2026. So guys, what we will do is that we will pick up some of the very important topics which I feel can come in the prelims examination. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to take you to my screen here. So this is week 4 of our weekly session where we will start with the very first subject, economy. So let us try to start. So in economy, guys, the most important topic this week was the new GDP series. New GDP series. Guys, there is a regular rebasing of the GDP. So what we have done in the new GDP series, we have taken the new base year. The base year has changed. The base year from 2011 2012, which was the old base year, we have changed into the new base year, which is 2022 2023. This is the new base year. So UPSC may ask you what is GDP, and they may ask you about how the GDP is estimated, which ministry, which organization is responsible for estimation of GDP, and they may ask you about base year, the concept of base year. Base year, it is nothing but it is reference year. It is the reference year, base year. So previous base year was 2011 2012. Now the new base year is what? Can anybody tell me in the comment box what is the new base year? 2022 2023. 2022 23 is the new base year for GDP. Similarly, guys, the base year for CPI and the base year for IIP has also changed. In the comment box, if you can tell me what is the new base year for CPI and what is new base year for IIP, let me see how many of you know. You can write like this. GDP, I have told you the new base year. GDP new base year is what? 2022 2023 is the new base year for GDP. Now you have to answer me in the comment box what is the new base year for inflation, CPI, and what is the new base year for IIP. Let me see. IIP, inflation and IIP, what is the new base year? Guys, this is really very important. What is GDP? Some people may also not be knowing the basics of GDP. GDP is basically the total value of goods and services produced within the country is called GDP, gross domestic product. So this is an important concept. You may get a question on that. This is a really very important. Today only I am telling you, I am writing. This question is going to come. GDP base year revision is going to come. Let us now go to the next topic. Guys, next topic is from science and tech. In science and tech, guys, there is one development which has taken place. This development is basically the HPV vaccine. HPV vaccine, guys. Human, there is a virus, human papilloma virus, which generally affect women, which is of the age group generally, young women, young women, it affects, it's a sexually transmitted viral infection, and it causes cervical cancer in women. It is the second most important cause of cancer in Indian women. It can be prevented by vaccination. The name of the vaccine is called Gardasil. Gardasil. HPV vaccine. HPV vaccine. It's a virus. It's a sexually transmitted virus. HPV is a sexually transmitted virus. Now this Gardasil vaccination is now in India, targeting generally young girls. So this is a very important development related to health. Sexually transmitted disease, HPV. This is very important. HPV. Cervical cancer. It causes cervical cancer in women. Generally young women, they have this. Let us now go to the next science and tech topic, guys. Next science and tech topic is INS Anjadeep. INS Anjadeep. What is INS Anjadeep? Can anybody tell me? What is an It is an anti-submarine warfare. It is a anti-submarine warfare ship. Anti-submarine warfare ship. Okay, this is the fourth. This is the fourth ship, anti-submarine ship, fourth. Okay, before that there were other vessels like INS Arnala, INS Androth. Okay, so this is Anjadeep, INS Anjadeep. Okay, this is Anjadeep is basically a island in Karwar, Karnataka. Karwar is a very important location. People from Karnataka, they must be knowing it. Karwar. Okay, Karwar. Okay, this is very, very important. Karwar is an important map location. Okay, let us move on to the next topic, guys. Next topic is from geography. In geography, guys, apples are in news. You know, guys, recently India has signed a trade deal with America, and one of the provision of the trade deal is that the basic custom duty on apples is going to be reduced. This has created fear in the mind of apple growers, particularly from state of Jammu and Kashmir. Now it is a union territory. Okay, so guys, apples, it's one of the most important fruit which is grown in India. It is one of the most important horticulture crop which is grown in India. Can you tell me which states grow apple? Guys, you can see we have the Jammu and Kashmir, which is a union territory now, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Arunachal Pradesh, Nagaland, and some parts of Tamil Nadu also grow apples. Okay, so apples is also grown in the northeast Arunachal Pradesh, and then in the northwestern we have the Jammu and Kashmir, we have the Himachal, we have the Uttarakhand, and then even in Tamil Nadu apples are grown. Generally people will not be knowing. Okay, people will think apples are only grown in the Himalayan state, but let me tell you, apples are also grown in the state of Tamil Nadu. Okay, northeastern states also apples are grown. Okay, this is a really important one. UPSC has a habit of asking questions. Crops they will give you, and they will give you states. Crops and states they will give you, so they have a habit of asking this type of questions. Next topic, guys. Okay, environment. In environment, guys, there is one term which is called total applied toxicity. Total applied toxicity. What is total applied toxicity? It is basically used for, okay, toxicity of pesticides. It is known for toxicity of pesticides. This is very important. Okay, so total applied toxicity is used for pesticides. Next topic, guys, khejri trees. Guys, khejri trees are one of the most important species of trees which are found in the state of Rajasthan. Okay, khejri trees are also associated with one of the kind of community called Bishnoi community. Bishnoi community is a famous community, guys. Bishnoi community has a very important relationship with the environment. Bishnoi community, okay, they protect the khejri tree. Khejri tree is generally grown in the desert areas. It's a drought resistant crop. Okay, tree, not crop, tree. And it is also known for nitrogen fixation and preventing desertification. Okay, it's an important fodder crop, khejri tree. Okay, why Bishnoi community is known for what? Okay, they are known for one animal. Bishnoi community, one animal. Can anybody tell me? Bishnoi community, one animal they are basically known for. Can anybody tell me what is the name of that animal? Bishnoi, very important community, guys. Bishnoi community, black buck. Okay, so have a look at this. Is an important topic, guys. Next, PMO meet on CAFE norms. What is CAFE norms, guys? CAFE norms stand for corporate average fuel efficiency. Corporate average fuel efficiency is basically average CO2 emission by automobile manufacturers. So CAFE norms are for whom? Automobile manufacturers. Okay, CAFE norms are for whom? Automobile manufacturers which come out with passenger vehicles. So average CO2 emission which a company can emit is called CAFE norms. Okay, this is an important development. Okay. Next, we have the penguins. Guys, penguins. Where are penguins found, guys? Where are penguins found? Can anybody tell me? Where are penguins found? Penguins are found in Antarctica. Penguins are found in Antarctica. Okay. Guys, there is a species called emperor penguin. Emperor penguin. Okay. This is the largest and heaviest penguin. It is the largest and heaviest penguin. Okay. This is very, very important. It is near threatened in IUCN. It is near threatened in IUCN. Guys, many people get confused. Penguins and polar bears. Where are polar? Okay. Penguins are found where? Penguins are found generally in, okay, Antarctica. Antarctica. Okay. And polar bears, can anybody tell me polar bears? Okay. They may like create questions like this. Okay. Many people will get kind of trapped. Okay. So you should know. Penguins are not found in Arctic region. They are found in Antarctic region. Okay. You should know this. Many people will get kind of, okay, trapped like this. Okay. Next, guys, polity. In polity, guys, okay, in polity, first topic is the Malabar Church. Okay, Malabar Church, Syro-Malabar Church. They are asking for micro-minority tags. Guys, minority tag is given under the National Minorities Commission Act 1992. At present, we have 6 minority communities. We have Muslims, we have Christians, we have Sikhs, we have Buddhists, we have Parsis, and we have Jains. These are the 6 minority communities under the National Commission on Minority Tax. Remember, guys, minority is not explained in the Constitution. Minority word is not explained in the Constitution. Remember, this is very, very important. Minority word is not explained in the Constitution. Keep this in mind. This is really very important. UPSC has a habit of framing questions. Okay, is it defined in the Constitution? Is it written in the Constitution? Constitution does not talk about what exactly is minority, who exactly is minority. Okay, this is very, very important. What it defines? National Commission on Minorities Act defines who are minorities. Is this clear? How many of you are getting this, guys? Guys, are you able to follow? In the comment box, please everybody say yes, I can read your comments. I can read your comments, guys. Prem Valle, Cherry Blossom. What about others? We have Sonali Tiwari ma'am. What about others? Why so less people today? Satya is there. Anjali Kranti is there. Sharisha ma'am is there. Roxy is there. Okay. Today, less people have joined live. I don't know why. Okay. Weekend, they're enjoying the weekend. Guys, remember, no enjoyment till we get the rank. Okay. No enjoyment. Even weekends also we have to work hard. Guys, next polity topic is Election Commission. Guys, this year, you may expect question on Election Commission. Election Commission appointment system, guys. You know that there is a Act, 2023 Act for Election Commission appointment system. Okay. The appointment is made by the president, but there is a committee. There is a committee which basically will recommend names to the president. Okay. The committee is headed by the prime minister, and then we have one council of minister, and we have the leader of opposition. Okay. So this is an important topic. You should have a look at it. You should have a look at it, guys. Okay. This is important. This is really important, guys. You know, the chief election commissioner cannot be removed from his post. Okay. Only in special cases, like a judge of a Supreme Court is removed, impeachment process. Similar process only is there for chief election commissioner. This is very, very important. This is very, very important. Okay. So they have a fixed tenure. Okay. And the salaries are charged on the Consolidated Fund of India. This is very important. Okay. Next, NCRT, guys. NCRT textbooks were recalled. Why? Because there was a chapter corruption in judiciary. So judiciary basically through contempt petition, okay, asked to withdraw this book. Guys, you should prepare NCERT. Organizations can be asked, guys. Organizations. UPSC has a habit of asking organizations. NCERT is an autonomous organization under Ministry of Education established in the year 1961. It basically publishes the CBSE books under the National Curriculum Framework. Okay, so this is really important. Next, guys, Kerala has changed its name to Keralam. Kerala has changed its name through Keralam. Guys, remember this. The names of the state can be changed as per Article 3 of the Constitution. As per Article 3 of the Constitution, such amendments are basically simple majority. They are simple majority. They are not considered amendments. They are not considered amendments under Article 368. This is very, very important, guys. Okay. Article 3, simple majority. Article 3, simple majority, guys. Remember, this is very, very important. Okay. President, okay, will refer the bill to the state legislature. However, the views of the state legislatures are not binding. Okay. You know, guys, such bill can be introduced in the parliament only after the approval of president. I think this is very important provision. I hope you know that. Such bills can only be introduced in the parliament after the approval of the president. And president has to send that bill for the view of the state. However, the view of the state is not binding on the president. I hope you know that. I hope you know that. Okay. Next, guys. Okay, international relation, guys. Pakistan, Afghanistan fighting is happening, guys. Pakistan, Afghanistan fighting, Durand line. Durand line. UPSC can ask you Durand line. UPSC can ask you Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Balochistan, Gilgit Baltistan. Okay, all the important locations along the border. Durand line. Durand line. Afghanistan, Pakistan question will definitely come this year. Afghanistan, Pakistan question, mapping based question, international relations, very, very important. Guys, we have two crossings, Tokram crossing and Chaman crossing. Tokram crossing and Chaman crossing. Tokram crossing and Chaman crossing. Very important. Next, guys. Okay, next, guys, we have one more topic. Draupadi Murmu, the President of India, unveiled a statue, Sri Rajagopalachari, in the Rashtrapati Bhavan. Guys, Sri Rajagopalachari is one of the greatest personality in the modern India. Guys, Sri Rajagopalachari was the last Governor General and the first Indian Governor General. He was also the first Chief Minister of the state of Madras. Guys, Sri Rajagopalachari is known for formation of Swatantra Party. Swatantra Party was one of the first party, neoliberal party. Okay, free market party. Okay, guys, Sri Rajagopalachari also was associated with various freedom struggle movement. The Vedanarayan Salt Satyagraha. The Vedanarayan Salt Satyagraha, very important, guys. He is known for CR formula and the way out. 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 Way out pamphlet is for the constitutional deadlock. Constitutional deadlock. CR formula. And way out is for constitutional deadlock, and CR formula is for the unity between Hindu and like Indian Congress and the Muslim League. Okay, that's very important. Very, very important, guys. Next, guys, Modi visits Israel. Guys, Israel, West Bank, very important, West Bank, Gaza. Okay. These locations very, very important, guys. Israel this year very, very important. Okay. This year one question definitely on Israel. Modi visited Israel. Okay. Recently. This is really very important. Next, guys. Treaty on Chagos. Guys, Chagos Island is an archipelago in Mauritius. In Mauritius. Okay. Guys, Chagos Island is an archipelago in Mauritius. UK has signed the deal with Mauritius to give the sovereignty to the Mauritius. Here we have to keep in mind that here we have one military base called Digo Gracia. Digo Gracia, guys. Digo Gracia, it's a US military in the Chagos Island. US military, Digo Gracia. Digo Gracia, this is really very important. Digo Gracia, this is really very important, guys. Next, guys, LLMs. LLMs, guys, Sarvam AI has come out with two LLMs. Okay, Sarvam AI 35 billion and Sarvam AI 105 billion. Okay, this is really very important, guys. Okay, large language model, guys. Large language models, the chat GPTs, the Geminis. Okay, they can understand text, they can generate text, they can generate lot of things. Okay, okay, large language models, LLMs, very very important this year. LLMs, guys, for the training of LLMs, we are using mixture of expert architect. Mixture of expert architect. Guys, this is a specialized architect which is a subset of expert network. Okay, for basically giving results faster. Okay, LLMs, this is really very important. Chat GPT is an LLM. Sarvam AI is an LLM. Guys, these were some of the important current affairs for the weeks. Okay, so the idea is to bring all important topics for the entire week and discuss them at a stretch. Okay, so these were the most important current affairs for the February last week. Okay, you can go through my previous weekly sessions and you can prepare for it. Okay, I hope the session was useful, guys. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care. Anybody has any problems, anything you want? Yes, Iran, guys, under attack by Israel and America. Okay, Israel, okay, Iran has been under attack. Iran is under attack, guys. Next week we will discuss this. Next week we will discuss this. Is really very important. Okay, bye bye.